Thank you for coming out today. My name is Michael. I run a theater company called Gung Projects, and we've been partnering with Raising Health on this workshop. So this came out of the advanced ESOL workshop, or the advanced ESOL class at Raising Health that Margaret leads. And we've been working with this group since October. They first, it's been a long journey. We first started with brainstorming ideas for stories based on memories. Then they wrote those stories out in English. They revised them, and then they made a script. And then we've been working on performing it together. So this is the end of a long journey. I'm incredibly excited to share it with you all. When we're done, we're going to present some certificates to the group after to recognize their hard work. And then we're going to have a party in this space with some food. I welcome you to stick around, to dance with us, to eat, and to celebrate their hard work. So thank you again for coming, and enjoy the show.
Thank you.
Algunas de nosotras tenemos la memoria de un pez.
Some of us have the memory of a thief.
Y otras de un elefante.
Today we are going to reach back and share some of the boldest colors from our memories.
The smell and song, the love and loss.
From here to there and back again.
Let's begin. 如果没有记错
If memory serves,
Si la memoria no me falla,
it begins with
the smell of pine and flowers.
a volleyball.
当我还是小孩子，完全没许过茉莉花。
Eso era la vida, pero yo no lo sabía, pero yo no lo sabía. Ring, 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 ring.
A bowl of cloth.
The smell of my mom's cooking.
At sunrise, yellow and orange, light filling the city street and reflecting on the windows.
如果没有记错 Si la memoria no me falla, if memory serves.
It is September 19, 1985, Thursday to be precise. Aurorita is a 17-year-old girl getting ready for school. She is good and lovely daughter, very kind with her sisters and brother. She helps her mother by babysitting her siblings while her mother works. Aurorita is studying to be a bilingual secretary. She is in her second year. She dreams of finishing school and working to have She dreams to finishing school and to working to have a better life, a better future. But this day, she will learn that dreams do not always come true.
Good morning, Mom.
Good morning. Are you leaving?
Yeah, I have to go to school to be on time.
Okay, here is your sandwich and your milk.
Oh, I have to go. I'll be late.
Okay.
Mama!
She gets on a bus some minutes after 7 a.m. and she thinks, oh, I am on time. I'll be there before 8 a.m. and I'll have time to talk to my friends before class. Suddenly, she felt a very unusual movement. The bus starts to move from side to side. Aurorita thinks that maybe the bus has fallen into a pothole, but it is an airplane. Outside, she sees a small wall falling down into the sidewalk. people on the street kneeling and praying. When the bus almost arrives a block away from the school, Aurorita gets off the bus and walks to the school gate. A bus in front of the school is smashed by half of the building that has fallen. Finally, Aurorita sees the whole picture. It's like a war movie. Buildings on the floor, people crying, running in all directions, people trying to help others, police officers giving directions, ambulances trying to pass through people and cars, the sound of alarms.
You have to get out of here. It's not safe. Okay.
It is a real chaos. Aurorita never saw anything like that in her life. She felt so sad for all those who are suffering, people who have lost everything, people who have lost one or more relatives, people who just don't wake up anymore. God only knows how Aurorita stays calm and keeps walking, looking for a way to get back home. Suddenly, a yellow bocho, a Volkswagen, stops near her. Inside a nice couple, Aurorita wonders if they need directions.
Beep, 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 beep. Hi, are you okay? Yes, thank you. I tried to get back home. We can give you a ride if you want. De verdad, I am walking for 30 minutes. I am trying to get back home. My mom must be worried. Get in. Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
On their way to Aurorita's home, her new friends are trying to comfort her. When she gets there, her family is waiting for her. Everybody hugs and kisses her.
Oh, bienvenida.
This 8.0 magnitude earthquake make Aurorita realize people can be kind and nice with each other, and disasters bring solidarity between people.
Leo dijo, si la memoria no me falla, if memory serves.
This memory begins on a beautiful and fresh and spring with the smell of pine and flowers. I was in Fortín de las Flores in Mexico, and the sun rays, they were very bright. I was walking with my dog Canelo on the side of the highway. I had to walk with my dog through that place because there was no other way to get to the supermarket to buy coffee for my family. My dog was beautiful, brown with big ears and long legs. There were many cars of different colors.
Sass.
My beautiful dog died. His head was smashed and his legs were broken. It was a moment of great pain for me. A precious creature which was part of my life. I wanted to take him in my arms, but I couldn't because he was too bloody. I love my dog very much. I was unhappy for a long time. Later, I understand that I didn't to be sad because I was losing a lot of energy being sad. I bought another dog and took more care of my new dog. I learned that life is beautiful. Thank you.
如果没有记错，
Si la memoria no me falla, if
memory serves.
His memory begins with a volleyball, a white volleyball that I used to play with my friends. I was holding the ball one day when I heard my mom call out to me.
Yoma, come here, come home. I have to talk to you, the rest of the family.
Everyone was whispering and my grandparents were there. My youngest sibling was sitting on the bench waiting for my mom to speak. Suddenly, Mama said,
We decided to move to the USA, your father and I.
Really? Are you kidding?
No. You have to stay here and will join when you are older.
In that moment, my world changed 360 degrees.
How will I survive without Mama?
I have great announce to you.
I do not understand why they will move.
My life changed and became a girl full of sadness, insecure, and a lucky love.
I miss my mom a lot.
When I was studying my last semester of high school at Chiautla de Tapia, my oldest sister told me,
Mama y Papa, I have great news and news to you.
"What is it?"
Mama y Papa have their papers now. You are going to the USA finally.
Are you kidding?
No,
I started to jump together with my youngest siblings. Finally, we are going to see our parents again. When we arrive at the airport in Mexico, I say goodbye to my oldest sister. Bye. It was painful. It was necessary because we needed to be with my parents. When we boarded the airplane, I was so eager to see my family. When we arrived at New York airport, the captain said,
Welcome to New York.
my heart started to beat very fast and my body was so nervous. I knew that a few steps away, my family would be waiting for us. I felt mixed feelings. I was waiting for this moment for many years. And now, I did not know how we would react to each other. When the door opened, I walked fast and looked around to find my family. Suddenly, I heard my name.
Yoma, we are here.
I saw my parents. I hugged and kissed my mama, and I started to cry. It was the best moment in my life.
I do not want to lose you again. We won't be separate anymore. Your father and I have to make a journey first because it was dangerous.
Since that day, I can avoid feeling panic that I will lose my mama again. I just feel safe when I am near her. I think being separated from her many years ago has affected me a lot. And now I have to cope with this situation.
如果没有记错, si la memoria no me falla, if memory serves.
This memory begins with the song《17岁的雨季》by 林志颖. It started in Zinc village in China in 1992. The summer is really hard to endure.
15 years old. Junior high school graduates were all waiting for the grades of their graduation test to be announced.
It's difficult now, but at the time it was really hard. My cousin only finished elementary school because their family didn't pay attention in the education. Some people have find a job at 12 years old or help their parents at home.
Although they only graduated from junior high school, those grades would decide the future of many people in the countryside at that time. If people have a grade over 300, then they receive a certificate and continue to go to high school. If people have a grade lower than 300, then they have to leave school and enter society from then on.
I was one of those people waiting for the result. I waited for a month. I was very anxious. I was imagining if my future would be like many girls in our village, getting married and having children early. Every day circling around the park, balls, fields. And then I would stay in our hometown for the rest of my life. One day, the grades were reported.
Julie, the results are here. Let's go check it out. Oh. Yes, I got it.
When I found out I passed the grades, I jumped with joy. My grades all allowed me to continue attending the school. I chose to go to vocational school instead of high school. I was studying mechanics because the choice would make it easier for me to find a job and reduce the burden on my parents in the future. About a month later, I got my offer from in Fuzhou. The reality hit me hard. There were no dormitories in the school. I had to find a place to live. That would be undoubtedly increase the burden on my parents, who were not wealthy. They still have to support 3 children's education, but they encouraged me and comforted me. I finally walked out of our village and saw a broader world.
如果没有记错 si la memoria no me falla, if memory serves.
This memory begins with the sound of children playing on 3 King's Day and the ballads of Emmanuel. It is 1989. I am 20 and leaving my hometown for the United States. I remember the morning I left very well.
She was preparing her small bag and she started to feel nostalgic. She looked at all the things in her house around her in total silence. Then she left the house with her mother to ride the bus to Cuautla, a small city where the bus terminal was.
When we were walking to the terminal, along the way, there were different businesses and we smelled food. My mother was worried about me and told me,
Rosita, let's eat something before traveling.
They ate tacos, which were delicious. Then it was time to get on the bus and say goodbye to her mom with a big hug.
my feelings were mixed. Happy because at the moment I thought I was living to have a better life, but sad because I was leaving my mother's. The bus took me from Mexico City to Matamoros, border with Texas.
La primera vez.
The first time, I tried to cross the river, but the immigration agent caught me when I came out of the water and I was detained. The immigration agent asked me some questions.
Where do you live? What part of Mexico are you from?
It was funny because they didn't believe her, so they brought a Mexican American agent.
¿Cuál es el himno nacional mexicano? ¿Quién era Emiliano Zapata?
But she was Mexican, so they had to release her right here into Mexico, while people from other countries had to buy a travel tickets and go back to their countries, like Colombia, Ecuador, or Honduras.
La segunda vez. The second time, the immigration agent caught her waiting for the train and returned her again. La tercera vez.
The third time, they caught me trying to cross the Rio Bravo.
La cuarta vez. The fourth time, they caught her at the airport. La quinta vez.
No.
The fifth time, they caught her in a train car.
La sexta vez. The third time, I rode in the train car on top of corn. After a long night, the coyote said,
Now we are safe.
the coyote opened the top of the cargo car.
When the train stopped, they jumped onto the ground. Her sister bought her an airplane ticket from Houston, Texas to New York.
Finally, 2 weeks after leaving home, I arrived in New York. It is January. I felt very cold and heard a lot of noise from cars, fire trucks, ambulances, but I was happy to be with my sister.
Si la memoria no me falla, if memory serves.
I immigrated to the U.S. in June 2016. I found my first job the next month as a clerk in an insurance agency in San Francisco. This memory begins in that office with the sounds of many phones ringing.
Angel, your practice paperwork and computer exam are impressive. We usually don't hire new immigrants because we don't want to waste our time. It's very difficult to train new people. Sometimes when I train somebody, they just leave. So I have to start again. But you impress us so much, I want to offer you a job.
Thank you for the opportunity. I will work hard and stay long. Working in an insurance agent is very busy. Ring, ring. morning, Elma. This is Angel from Jessica's office.
Good morning, Angel.
I would like to inform you your home insurance is due today.
I'd like to cancel my insurance.
Oh my goodness. Jenny, help! Can you do me a favor? This lady wants to cancel her policy.
I am middle of something. Wait a minute.
Rosa, can you help me?
No, I am busy. Give me 5 minutes. I have to finish this.
Angela,
I am not here.
sometimes I got frustrated because I couldn't finish the work and couldn't ask for help because everyone is very busy. There was also a language barrier. I felt exhausted. One day in October,
Angel, I need to talk to you. Can you come to the office?
yes.
How is work recently?
Oh my goodness. I'm so depressed I can't sleep at night.
Don't worry, Angel. Everything will be all right.
I can't get used to eat anything.
I would like you to stay working with us. I would like to give you a better salary.
Thank you so much, but I can't stand it anymore. I need to go back to China. It's not about the money.
Okay, I understand, but you can take time off and switch for part-time?
Thank you. I am so sorry, but I can't do it anymore. I hope you understand.
I do understand, Angel. But you can still take time and to think about it and let me know if you change your mind.
Thank you. Even now, I often think about Jessica and her kindness. She will always have a special place in my heart. Every special holiday like Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Chinese Lunar New Year, I send an email to Jessica to wish her and her family all the best. She replies,
My best wishes to you and your family. Come visit me when you are in San Francisco. Rubo meo chicho. Si la memoria no me falla, if memory serves.
This memory begins with my grandfather, Eufrosino.
Or Chino for short. Chino Guasa. Sweet on the inside, so low, so ladies like to eat it.
Un Don Juan.
Like in the opera.
In English, we say a lady's man. He was born in the 1930s in the Mezquititlan in Guerrero in Mexico. He had 14 children.
Or maybe more.
My grandmother's name was Romana. She sold for vendors who came to the town.
First.
It began when Romana started to notice that Chino was spending fewer and fewer nights at home sleeping with her.
Then,
The family went together to the church one Sunday.
En el nombre
del Padre, del Hijo, del Espíritu Santo.
Amen.
When Romana sat down, she noticed a woman named Tiñosa sitting in the row in front of her wedding.
a new dress with a many beautiful flowers on it.
And then another woman walking down the aisle with a stylish new haircut and
A new dress with beautiful flower on it.
when Romana got home, Chino unpacked his bag and took out a ball of cloth with
many beautiful flowers on it. You should make a dress. Wear all of this and wear it to church.
No, I won't wear the same things as your ladies.
2 months later, Romana went down to the river on her way to harvest gold. She saw a woman named Tiñosa with
A very large belly.
They probably said lots of bad words like,
Bitch! Despicable! Perra!
my grandmother almost drowned Tiñosa in the river.
That evening, when she went home and she not found out, he started shouting and shouting. He raised his fist to take Romana.
But all her daughters rushed in and surrounded her to protect her. Growing up, we often talking about these sad anecdotes of life at home. 10 years after I immigrated to the United States, my grandfather died in Mexico and my grandmother had already passed away because of leukemia. I am an immigrant, but I always carry these memories that my mother told me when we were alone at home.
Romeo, Chicho, si la memoria no me falla, if memory serves.
Deep inside in this memory is smell my mom's cooking. 楊茄子、
Stuffed eggplant,
雞湯、
chicken soup,
炆鴨。
smoked duck.
Let's begin in January 1990, New York City. It's been 3 years since I last saw my parents. I miss my mom, my dad, my sister, and brother. I know they miss me too. I decided one day to visit my family with my 1-year-old daughter. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how
It's a long way to go from New York City to Hong Kong. The flight took 16 hours.
Fortunately, my daughter was quiet on the flight. He slept in my neck the whole time. My mom living in Tanshui.
Tanshui is a big town in South China. It's a beautiful place. The terrain ranges from lowlands to high mountains, and the mountains revolve around the ocean.
In the 1980s, China started economic reforms. Most of the companies in the country was changing to private, except the banks, schools, and hospitals. Many people lost their jobs.
So they start their own business. Some people went to buy stuff in Hong Kong and they sell them on the street in Orange City. What did they sell?
Clothes, socks, cassettes, even clothes. The food car everywhere, even they don't have license. When I went back to Tanshui, I went to visit my friend in my old workplace. Hi, I'm here to looking for Yin. Do you know where she is?
Oh no, I'm sorry. She left us for a long time.
Do you know where did she go?
We don't know, but you can call her.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Jenny who?
Long time no see. I just come from American. Do you have time to get together?
Oh, that Jenny. I'm sorry, Jenny, but I have a doctor's appointment with my daughter. Maybe another time?
Okay, call me when you are free.
I promise I will.
Okay, miss you.
And then she never called back.
I spent 2 months in internship with my family, my sister and my brother taught me everywhere.
Beautiful place. The mountain, the height. Yeah. Picture.
Cheers! I have a good time, but finally I have back to New York. I start to find a job for myself because I need money and health insurance to support my family.
Jenny, come work with me in the factory. I will teach you how to use the sewing machine.
Really? Yeah! Okay. Finally, I got it and I start with the new job. My daughter and my family realize New York is our home.
如果没有记错 si la memoria no me falla, if memory serves.
These are our memorias episódicas.
Nuestros recuerdos inolvidables.
光陰似箭，日月如梭。
Recordar es volver a vivir.
人生天地之间，如白驹过隙，突然而已。